So that's three aspects of Buddha: truth, self, don't know, and primary point. So we don't know. Usually we are taught in school to know many things, to think a lot. We are thinking since birthday. When we start to speak, we start to think. And at school we are trained to think a lot, to use our intellect and conceptual reasoning in comprehension of reality and learning things, various sciences and various things we learn at school or university, like those equations, like scientists, physicists, mathematicians. They learn these equations, they know everything they have in their head. And philosophers also use many words and concepts to describe reality, and they create many theories, and each philosopher is different schools of philosophy and different nationalities, various cultures, Greek philosophers, Roman philosophers, Western philosophers, Eastern philosophers, like that. And these philosophers are creating conglomerates of thoughts and words and concepts and notions, and they write books and they theories concerning reality. What is reality? What is the purpose of human life? What is the sense of life? Like that. What is life? What is death? Things like that concern them, interest them, and they just write and contradict each other, one another. So there is much thinking in our head, and we are attached to our thinking, and we are confused often by our thoughts. So there are many mental illnesses and mental problems with our thinking taking place in the world, and violence and terror and wars and various crimes are conducted under the spell of our thinking, our words and concepts, like that. And the main question is, what am I? What am I? Who is that person who is asking the question? Who is it? Or what is it? And no matter how long can you think, you never understand, you never find answer for that question. You can only verbalize your ruminations and figure out something here, something there, and always changing your ideas, changing your thinking. But if you realize that you don't know who you are, or you don't know what you are, because I don't know. I don't know what am I. I don't know who am I. That's it. And I stay in this don't know, not knowing. And I have no problem with thinking. So thinking can be simplified and be down to earth, simple thinking, everyday thinking. Like once Chinese Chan master asked the other Chan master, what is the way? What is Tao? They heard this Tao philosophy cultivated in China, in ancient China. So he asked him, what is the way? What is Tao? And the other guy said, everyday mind is the way. That means everyday mind means this mind. And everyday thinking concerning this mind. This reality is the way, the Tao. And ordinary mind or everyday mind is the way. And everyday mind is everyday thinking mind. Not any conceptual or philosophical elaborations or just ruminations non-stop, or concepts and theories building up the conceptual constructions in head, but making nothing in your mind, in your head, just resting in the no mind, like that. And when you have this no mind, this is your true self mind. Your true self, remember, is something like controls, and this true self doesn't know. This Dharmakaya doesn't know anything. Just like sky is blue, grass is green, snow is white and cold, and fire is hot. These simple facts. This is green, this is black, like that. This is don't know mind. And resting is resting in don't know mind. This is the second aspect of Buddha awakening, like that.
Ona potem pojechała do Toronto, bo tam pracę dostała.
Tak?
I te dziewczynki to już jedna za mąż wyszła, a on tak niefortunnie w samochodzie umarł. W samochodzie. Jadą do Toronto, sam. Pojechał, bo tam miał sprawę jedną załatwić. Dużo wypadków różnych jest już na świecie.
Ja.
Na świecie różne wypadki.
I samolotowe też wypadki są.
Ale on bardzo porządny, nie, on nie pił nic, bardzo porządny człowiek. Bardzo i młode, dziewczynki może miały, jedna może miała 8 lat, a druga 11. To do nas do polskiej szkoły chodzili i on był w komitecie tam. No tu pracowała w biurze, a potem wyniosła się do Atobik, bo tu nie mogła być, bo ciągle na myśli miała, wiesz?
Tak.
No i tam ją wzięli do Atobik, tam mieszka dziewczynki. O, to już dorosłe dziewczyny są. Już dawno było.
A Marian kiedy miał wypadek?
W tamtym roku. Tak,
I cały samochód rozwalił?
Jesienią.
Cały samochód poszedł?
Proszę?
Cały samochód poszedł?
Poszedł drobiazgi, tak przodem. On siedział i...
On uderzył w drzewo, czy co?
Nic się nie stało mu.
On w drzewo uderzył?
Drzewo. Tak jakoś to jest ślizg, tak wiesz, rzuciło. No patrz ty. No i brat mu dał auto. Bo nikomu, bo ja nie mogę jeździć, to weź moje. No i dał mu. Ale jemu nic nie stało, poszedł, zaraz karetka przyjechała, wszystko, sprawdzili, jest w porządku, wszystko.
No widzisz.
Tylko kolana dwa trochę potłuczone były, więcej nic, stuknięte. Nic więcej. Popatrz, jak to jest. A ten pan tu opisuje w Polsce, jakim cudem, że też się stało, wstał, wyszedł z tego poławanego, pogruchotego auta i nic mi się nie stało. Jak to jest, powiedz?
From the GDP shock, and we already know they've tallied almost 200 billion in discretionary spending.
No.
So I think I edged it up a little bit beyond.
A ja tu upadłam w łazience i też by się nie stało.
W Polsce wąskie drogi są.
Gdzie?
W Polsce wąskie drogi.
Ale tutaj zauważyłeś, jak się wychodzi od nas z bloku,
Tak?
to idziesz, popatrz jakie dziury się tam porobiły, widziałeś?
Ja. Pothouse.
Oni muszą to zalepić, muszą to od tego, bo...
Dziury na drodze.
No tutaj jak idziesz do ulicy,
Tak, tak.
takie dziury tam, takie, wiesz?
Ja.
Dziury tylko takie odlepiło się.
Pothouse.
Ja. Oni muszą to zalepić,
W asfalcie dziury, ja.
że ludzie starsi, wiesz, mogą się potknąć.
There is a deep concern that that sort of behavior can threaten this reopening, can cause cases to spike, and could challenge your school reopening plan. What are you going to do about that? Are you going to crack down on the
Funny, son.
that are reopening, especially what we've seen on
Working.
Jordan and St. John's?
Well, let's make no doubt about it. You know, what happened on this weekend was irresponsible. It just didn't make any common sense at all. So we're expecting
Like that.
all of us in this province as Newfoundlanders and
Moving by
Labradors,
itself, by electricity.
if we get an outbreak,
Electric current is going to the motor, through the engine,
you know, that's just not good decision
and
making on
fan
behalf of
is
people
moving.
that participate in those events. So, you know, for those, we've had a number of meetings now. This is not just about the bar owners. They've been through some very difficult times.
And television is on,
to get some business back into them
like that.
and get a little more stable.
Nothing else to do. Practically after lunch,
Activities, you know, there should be
siesta.
consequences. Don't know what they will be yet. We're working
Relaxation.
with George Street, working with the various departments, you know, that deal with this. You know, this does not reflect where we are as a province. It was disappointing for me as Premier of the province, and we have the officials now dealing with this.
Like that.
Has to bear some responsibility. I mean, will there
The health challenges, the economic challenges of our province, we must continue to deal with that. There is no question here that we're going to need some support from Ottawa. We have all the tools that it takes to respond and rebuild our economy coming out of the pandemic, but we're really going to need Ottawa here to step up. It's the first.
Te dwa stoły, co tam postawili, to tam dużo ludzi idzie. Tam siedzą.
Te ławki nowe?
Te stoły, co tam te ławki, to stoły są z ławkami.
Ławki nowe.
Bardzo ładnie postawili, tam cień zawsze jest, wiesz? O,
Kiedy oni postawili? Chyba wczoraj.
wczoraj, tak, wczoraj. Ja patrzę, co tam jest. A to dwa stoliki. Poszłam tam na spacer.
Ja?
To tam obeszłam tutaj, wiesz, o tu tędy i tak i z powrotem. Tamtędy. I z powrotem. Patrzą, stoliki ładne. O, to w cieniu tam jest cień.
Just one last question. You're leaving as premier.
No,
will you stay on
stoliki,
as a member of
widzisz.
the House of Assembly until the next election, or are you looking at a
Dalej.
somewhat soon exit from politics entirely?
No, I've made the commitment now that I'd stay on till the next election.
Dzisiaj burza ma być wieczorem i w nocy.
Dzisiaj?
Tak jest.
To dobrze, niech będzie. Niech będzie wreszcie deszcz. Prawda, niech będzie. Bo potrzebny.